everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Canadians take possession to get this one underway. Draisaitl got it in the offensive zone. Wrist one inside. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. McDavid's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. Can't hang on after that hit. That's gloved by Shesterkin. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. McDavid's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Alexiak's lugging the puck. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. Works it across to McDavid. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that goes off the glove and will play on. Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. Fires it on net. Fantastic save.
Shesterkin's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Picked up along the wall by Kucherov. Here's a chance. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Alexiak's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. McDavid's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. New York sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Slides the puck across to Matthews. Shot! Just a simple save by Shesterkin. Larkin's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Aho's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Denies him again.
I'm surprised he didn't score here. I mean, he's got such a magical shot. It is so quick, and he disguises the release, but the goaltender caught up to it.
That was amazing. What a save by Godlewski's.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes the shot. Scores on the man advantage. They put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lane, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. You gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
New York's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
And he heard the answer on that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. New York's ahead 1-0. The Canadians win it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin. The Canadians have had plenty of looks here to start this one, but they still trail in the first. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Made the save on the play. Moves into the slot. victory from point-blank range. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Huge stop by Shesterkin. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. The Canadians gain possession. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Oh, what a stop in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
New York's looking to break out of their own end. The Rangers looking against the half wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. All alone! Oh, puts it wide of the net. How'd you do that?
You hate to see that, James, and you got to wonder if a little bit of panic when you're one-on-one with a tendy. You know you got to score.
Here in the back half of this period, New York's up 1-0. The Canadians take possession. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. This is why you practice that play, James. You're in the offensive zone, and you got to make the most of it with a key win. Everyone knows their responsibilities. They take it to the net, and it's a great goal.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Canadians get a hold of the draw. On the attack along the boards. And he takes a shot. Shot down by the blocker. Puts it on net. Oh, bar out. It stays out.
Yossi's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Shot! And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. The Rangers played along the boards. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. McDavid's won the faceoff. And play continues here. Simple stop by Shesterkin. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Doughty. Robertson's taking it from his own end. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance. That goes wide. Sends it over to Draisaitl. The Canadians will play it against the boards. Here he is from the slot. Oh, a clutch save. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
The Canadians have gone up by one here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now. More jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead. Take the momentum and use it to their advantage.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New York's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Handles the pass from his goalie. The Canadians have the puck in the corner. Drives to the paint. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
The Canadians have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he's ridden off the puck. Pasternak's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Alexiak. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Canadians will play it in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Kucherov. The Canadians will play it from the corner. He scores! Nikita Kucherov, the former Hart Trophy winner, comes up with a big one.
Players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Canadians make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed. Much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James, but I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative.
Scores! And Locals at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
The Canadians can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
And he scores!
Well, he's really battling to find this puck, James, but he drops into that butterfly, and he's still looking for it with his blocker. He just can't get a hold of it.
The Canadians are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Right in the slot! Scores! Another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
The Canadians look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, the goaltender heard the ping and was hoping that that puck redirected out of the net. Unfortunately, this time it goes in.
the keeper.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Canadians have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And a solid save on the play there. Makes a save again. Kucherov's going to play to the corner. Denies him. The Canadians will take it behind the net. Oh, wow! Stops McDavid.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Oh, turns it aside once again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Tries to get it to Kucherov. Breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
The Canadians have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Belfour's got the puck and he's going to hang on. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Back underway as he wins. He scores!
This goal all comes down to winning the face-off in the offensive zone, James. Everyone knows their responsibility. It's about making sure they get to the spots that they need to get to and get off a quick release shot. Great goal.
The Canadians have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
And they win the offensive zone. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. This is a prime-time example of why you work on face-off so often in practice, because when you start with possession, you get scoring chances. And when you get scoring chances, this is exactly what happens. You put it in.
The Canadians are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
Quick feed to Doc. New York's got him along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Toffoli. Big time stop.
Gudlevsky makes a save and has found a way to stay physically and emotionally engaged in this game where his team has just dominated in the offensive zone.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Canadians continue to lead here late in the second period by a wide margin. Gretzky's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Belfour's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Canadians want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. And they'll start with possession. Scores! Deuces Wildness, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Canadians are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Show you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm. When you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
Slides the pass over to Doc. Drives it to the crease.
he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net. When you have natural strength and power, and then you compound it with the training of today's game, this is what you get. I mean, he is so powerful and strong. He's got great balance, good core strength. They try and jostle him off the puck, no chance, and he winds up with the goal.
The Canadians played along the wing. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Taken along the wall by Gretzky. Here's a shot. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
The Canadians are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Here's a chance behind the net. Puck picked up by Doc.
Belfour's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while.
Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. One defensive breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Canadians are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Rangers coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Gets the puck over to Alexiak. New York's looking to break out. Moves it to Robertson. Across the line, down the left wall. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Takes it to the front. Oh, what a save with the glove by Belfour.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
The Canadians have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. McDavid's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Rips it! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Canadians lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The centermen glide into position. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lets it go! Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Just this one, it looks like he's running out of real estate. That is a nifty shot. Just bears down on that bottom hand and gets that backhand up in a hurry.
The Canadians continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Snaps one on net, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Inside the offensive zone. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all
Scores! And they finally stop the play and answer back.
Well, it ain't over yet. Anytime you can claw your way back into a game, and there's time on the clock, there's an opportunity to answer.
New York's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Into the corner of the attacking area. He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
The Canadians are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Nylander's going to play it against the half wall. Shot! He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. The goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
The Canadians probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Scores! And look at that. Wait, hang on a second here.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy. I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Canadians carry it along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. The Canadians have it now. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Made that stop. Takes it into the slot. Stuffs them again. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Canadians continue to lead big here in this third period. McDavid's won the draw. He scores! Off the pipe and bolted the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. This just exemplifies the critical nature of a no-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you can attack the net.
The Canadians are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times.
It scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
The Canadians continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Puck scooped up by Yossi. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is on the backhand. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Canadians continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. McDavid's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Angles it over to Doc.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Takes it across the blue line.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating...
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Canadians are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
It's deep inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Cuts to the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Belfort.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Taken by Aho. McCarr's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Way too much congestion blocks that. Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. And oh, he gets leveled and right over the boards into the opposition bench.
And the fans are all on their feet. They love to see this type of hits, but for the player who's launched into the laps of his opponent, his cheeks are a little red, James. He wants to get out of there.
Love it. Stops him with a glove. The Canadians are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Nylander. Scores! And look who's at it again!
been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coaches...
And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Canadians are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Gretzky's won the draw here in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. From in close. Oh, what a save by Belfort.
No, he's in the...
Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
The Canadians have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. They win the draw and go on the attack. And that's deflected off someone in front. Pumps it away to stay on the attack.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Puts it on net. He scores! And there's the hat-trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Puck is dropped. Play resumes. And we are all over with this one. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved to do the right things.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.